Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Washington Nationals March to October, and we are getting started right away on a really high-scoring game. And we're going to pause here real quick. I want to see what's happened so far, and I also want a chance to evaluate the situation right here. So we are down 2. It's 10-8 right now, but we have the bases loaded and only 1 out. We have 16 hits on the board. Happ and Chapman are the only 2 starters that were hitless. Lane Thomas has 1 hit, and everybody else has had a multi-hit game. But in all those hits, we've only had 2 extra base hits, 2 doubles. 3 errors have been made, which is not good, and another by Rosario. Man, he's up to 9. Mackenzie Gore did not have a good outing, which really sucks. Gave up 11 hits, 7 earned runs in 4 innings. They've had 4 home runs. Wow, and this was even a day that we avoided Mike Trout playing against us, and they've still scored 10 runs. We lit up their starter, but it looks like we haven't really done anything since they've turned to the bullpen, except for now having the bases loaded like this. And I know Alfaro is technically weaker against righties, but you know what? He's batting, like I checked the splits before this, he's batting like 460 against right-handed pitching. So I'm sticking with him. Oh yeah, and he has the 87 clutch rating active right now, so that's big. Oh, 3-1 count. I was in take mode, but you can't not swing at it there. Should have gotten around on that. What am I doing? There we go, though. I'll take the ball 4 anyway, a pitch later. They're going to walk in a run. Didn't have to do any work. Now it's Robles up, already 3 for 4. He just needs 1 more hit. Maybe can drive in 2 with a hit also. Or, you know what, just walk Robles also. Let me tie it on a couple walks. Oh, we got a call there. It's another 3-1 count. Come on, walk him in. He walked him in. That's 2 runs we've gotten walked in here since I've loaded into this one. And yeah, you gotta go to a new pitcher after that. So come on, Lane Thomas. Now it's on you. He has a 1,004 OPS just out of nowhere this year. Guy doesn't throw too hard. We gotta slow the bats down. Oh, I tried to check swing on that and they made me go all the way around. They could have gotten called anyway. So let's just assume that it would have. Makes me feel worse about that swing. Or makes me feel better is what I meant to say, and this makes me feel a lot better. We're taking the lead. 3 runs already across, and we are still in the same situation we were in. Bases loaded, 1 out. Let's see how many more we can get across. Oh, right down the middle, and I dropped the PCI. I'm gonna... Nah, I chickened out. I don't know. 74 speed, that might have been a close play, but there's really no reason to do that. Yeah, it was a good decision I did that, because now we have Mr. Clutch up. Against a righty with the clutch rating in play. No, I tried to check on that one too, and they gave me a full swing. That's okay, though. We did what we needed to do. We cashed in those runs. We took the lead. Really wish, though, with a free bases loaded, that I would have cashed in more and gotten some insurance. But I think this is a decent spot for Kyle Finnegan here. Only 5 1/3 on the season so far, but it's been a good 5 1/3. And there we go, a 1 pitch out. That is perfect. Okay, Rendon wants to take everything that's close. He wants to take everything right down the middle also, I guess. 3-2. What do I go to? Just another 100-mile-an-hour 2-seam? That'll do the job. Oh, and then a perfect splitter. Good inning from Kyle Finnegan. Let's try and get some more insurance here before we close it out. Oh man, I think I was way out in front of that, and that's why I checked swung. So it just doesn't matter anyway. Let's get Ian Happ a hit today. He can't go hitless in a game where we scored 11. Oh, and I got jammed. Can't be getting jammed on 94 middle in. And now we got Kiermaier, which I just remembered. I'm pretty sure he came into this game to pinch run for Joey Meneses, and then he just stayed in at first base. It never prompted me to take him out, so I forgot to take him out, which actually now I'm thinking, which I'm not going to do it now, but I don't know why I didn't just sub in Sheets for this at bat. And I missed another pretty bad one there, so no insurance. We're gonna have to do it with a 1-run lead. And of course, they're gonna bring in Trout. You had to expect that. But we will get our closer in here, Scott Effross. Only 6 for 9 in save spots, though, with a 2.12 ERA. I wonder how many of those blown saves were before he became a closer, because I'm pretty sure up until the last simulation, Effross hadn't even given up an earned run. So I don't know how many innings maybe he came into with the lead, but runners on, and those runners scored, and then it counts as a blown save. Oh, that would have been a nice pitch to get him out on. That's also a good pitch to get him out on, and good thing I remembered to take Kiermaier out this time. And there we go, 1 pitch out to O'Hoppe. We just got a 9-hitter to sit down. Oh, actually, it's going to be Taylor Ward. They're going to the bench again. Man, they had 2 of their starters out for this game, and they still put up 10. Oh, man, Effross. Those are some close misses, but you got to hit the spot. That should get caught. Lane Thomas with his usual slow reaction, but he's there. That's a nice little win. I definitely got helped out there by a lot of factors because I still haven't been hitting well lately. Whoa, I thought they actually kind of handed me that one. I mean, only down 2, but with the bases loaded? This seems like the kind of momentum you'd get if they put you in like the 9th inning down a run or 2 with 2 outs. Not in the 8th with bases loaded. But anyway, like I was saying, I have not been hitting well lately, and I didn't even hit well in this. I mean, all I did was work 2 walks and then have a not even that great swing, barely get through the infield. That was the only hit I got. So I gotta get back to figuring it out at the plate. But man, what is this about to do for us? 8 momentum fireballs. We had nothing. We were neutral, and now we're full. We are about to take the division lead, I think, if it sims enough. Sweep the Angels, man. Okay, or not. How about the Giants? Are we going to sweep them? We got to do scouting first. This guy's potential actually turned out to be pretty solid. 83 to 93. If it hits in the middle, that'd be an 88. The only problem is that's kind of a low overall to start with, like a 56, 57-ish if it's in the middle. But I don't know, this could be a guy to stash away to the end of the draft, and if he's still there on our last couple picks, it'd be a good pick. So the only things I'm going to change is now we've discovered all infielders, all outfielders, so we're on to catchers. We're going to keep scouting international relief pitchers. There's no real reason to look at any of them specifically until we've built up some more scouting, because that was only 1 week. And then we're going to scout a catcher here with Cody Sable. If those windows close up on the higher end, he could actually be a pretty good pick. I am starting to get a bit more excited for this draft because last draft, the plan was pretty simple. It was really just focusing on starting pitching, and we found some good ones, but then it turned out that's not even really what we needed. We got another fast track here with another not so great option. He's not one of the guys I want to fast track. I guess that's kind of the problem though, is they probably really only give you a chance to fast track guys on the 40-man, and most of our good prospects aren't on the 40-man. So it's Isan Diaz, 27 years old, 63 overall with a C potential. Obviously we're gonna do this because there's really no reason to ever turn down a fast track. So we'll get in a game, and if I play better than the Riley Adams one, he could get up to a 67, 68, maybe get up to a B potential. I think that age, him being 27, maybe prevents him from being the best prospect, even if we get a really nice boost. But it could still have an effect. It could turn him into something, maybe a trade piece. We have yet to overtake the division lead, but we're only a half game back now, and with the amount of momentum we still have, we still should be able to pick up some wins. Another month though is in the books, so we got another little boost to the attributes here, because it always seems to kick in at the end of a month. So Abrams and Garcia are both up to a 74 now, so I think that means Abrams has already gone up too. Meneses actually went down a bit, all to his contact. It's only dropped down to just under 300. It's not even like he's doing bad. Sheets is up in overall, and his numbers are starting to come up too, so that's making me feel better about the trade. And Keibert Ruiz, even with this season he's putting together, batting over 300 and on base almost 400, he's still staying where he is. That kind of has me a little bit worried. I was kind of just expecting Ruiz to be able to be just our all-time catcher. throughout this series because I just assumed he'd continue progressing. But if he's gonna stall out here, I don't know. Pitching wise though, that means Strasburg is now under an 80 overall, and it looks like his numbers are gradually getting worse and worse too. He's up to a 4.24 ERA. But Josiah Gray is up to a 78. He started the year at a 76. Cavalli got up to an 80, and Adone is up to an 81 now. Man, Adone's got that ERA down under 3 with 111 strikeouts in only 83 and 2/3 innings. I really was not expecting him to be this good at run prevention, because when we had the fast track and the call-up boost, that only boosted the per nines. That really didn't do anything to the clutch, so that clutch is still pretty low. So he might just not allow, well, no, he allows plenty of base runners. That whip isn't all that special. So yeah, man, I don't know. I guess he just strikes everybody out. Mackenzie Gore though, man, that home runs per 9 going down 4 is preventing his overall from getting any better, and he's already given up 16 homers. Look at Matt Moore, actually 34 years old, and his per 9s are going up. Jordan Hicks is going up like crazy, +5 to the Ks per 9. And 3 to the walks per 9, which is big. And then Kenley's down to a 72 now. The clock is ticking, man. All right, let's get into this fast track game then here with Isan Diaz. He does already have pretty good power. 64 power against righties. I mean, it's not like anything crazy, but for a minor league game today, it might be okay. He is going down though overall, and he's not having an amazing season down in AA or AAA right now. So I don't know. I'm curious to see what we could potentially turn him into if I have a good game. And of course, we're going up against a lefty. All right, here we go at bat number 1 with a runner on second. 4-seam slider curve. That's all we got to deal with. You would think I should be able to hit the ball. Oh, let me hold up, please. Thank you. We're going to draw a walk. Not, you know, super productive with a runner on second, but it's not negative. Man, and look at Brady House. I would so much have rather this be with Brady House. Batting 289, doing pretty solid, it looks like. He's our third baseman, or I guess an infielder of the future, and don't bunt him. Don't have him bunt. All right, another AB here. It looks like we've taken a 3-run lead. Same pitcher out there. Another walk. Okay, I mean, absolutely nothing to hit in that at bat. Hopefully, that should be enough to get a little boost. If I don't do anything else, 2 walks. That's not bad. That's 2 times on base. That's pretty good, actually. I guess that's what happens when Brady House swings the bat. And all right, another AB, the same pitcher once again. I don't know why I said another AB. Technically, this has the potential of being the first AB. There we go, and there we go. We got a pitch to hit finally. A hanger right down the middle, and we got a base hit out of it. We have to have locked up something. I mean, honestly, we should lock up a bigger boost, because that is 3 for 3 at getting on base today. And that is gonna be it. Only the 3 plate appearances, but we came through in every single one. Now remember, for fast tracks, it's not a 1, 2, 3 plus system. It's either a plus or nothing. You either did good or you didn't. And I'm expecting we're gonna just see the plus. See, that's what I'm worried about. All it says there is produced 1 hit only. So what would have happened if I got out in that only at bat, or if I walked again, so I had 3 walks? Would they consider that a good game? But I finally had a positive fast track. Of course, we see Michael Chavis is the one who did the work with a homer. Why can't we get him up to the bigs? Add a little bit of momentum back, which is also good as we're trying to take the division lead. Now let's beat up on Miami, last place in the division. All right, so he must have gotten a good boost because he went all the way up to a 69. Was he at a 63? If he was at a 63, that's a real nice boost. See, they always only give the big boost to contact. I'll never understand that. It's only contact, vision, and discipline that they give the big numbers to. I would love to see some variety. But yeah, I don't think this is going to be good enough to get Diaz up into the big leagues, because it'd probably be for Tony Kemp. I guess he's not much worse than Tony Kemp is. He's probably a better hitter, but Kemp's got the fielding. Also, though, I mean, Kemp's having a good year, but I guess also Kemp isn't really the kind of utility infielder because his secondaries are only the outfield. I don't know though. I am kind of tempted now to bring him up for Tony Kemp because he would be a little bit younger at 27. Tony Kemp is 32. We would get the chance to boost Diaz a little bit more because you always get attribute boost player lock when you call somebody up. Even if we failed that, Diaz still would be pretty much as good as Kemp is now, just a lot worse in the field. So there's that. And now the fact that Diaz has a B potential, he might get better quicker. You know what? I actually might do this. I kind of hate to ruin the dynamic of a good team, and Tony Kemp is giving us some pretty good ABs when he's in the game, but I think to give us a little bit more balance off the bench, I think I'm going to bring up Isan Diaz. I'm kind of convincing myself of this the more I sit here. So yeah, I think I'm going to do it. Let's do it. Let's bring up our fast track, see if we can get him another attribute boost. And if we do, that would make this almost an obvious call up. I was not at all expecting to do that, but let's see how it goes. We got a new guy on the team. So we are going to get a chance to player lock as him right away. I don't even remember simming any games, but I think we simmed one and everybody won. So we're still a half game back. But yeah, let's go ahead. Let's get right into this player lock, and hopefully the pitching is, of course it's a lefty, hopefully the pitching is just as wild as it was down in AAA because I still don't trust myself to pick up hits. Wow, the Marlins are 20-42. I can't remember, I think they finished last in the division last year, but they did not have that bad of a record. They were still hovering around 500, I think, so they have really fallen off. And I could be wrong, actually I could check this right now, I think, but I think Isan Diaz, yeah, he did. He broke through with the Marlins initially in his career. So this is the first major league game that he's playing not as a member of the Miami Marlins, and it's against the Marlins. And here is his first time at the plate. He's batting 9, so we are not guaranteed any more than 3 plate appearances today. Luzardo throws kind of hard, 4 pitches. That one was right there for me too. I don't know why I didn't swing. Okay, but that's 3 straight balls. There we go. We got the walk on a 3-2 count. Isan Diaz, the walk machine. We need to score some runs, though, because I want to get that lefty out of here so we can actually get a chance to hit off a right-handed pitcher and do some damage, because Diaz has pretty decent power against righties. If they would just bring one in, I could maybe, on one swing, lock up a pretty nice boost. But here we go. We've only put up the 1, but we did take the lead. It's still Luzardo out there, and he's still got plenty of energy. That is not a pitch you expect to see. And I tried to swing. I thought I swung, and he check swung. At least I think I would have been way out in front of it, so I don't think it would have mattered anyway. But a 3-pitch strikeout, that's not what you want to do. Man, look at Josiah Gray, though. We are in the 8th inning, and he has yet to give up a run. And this is going to be our last chance at the plate. Bottom of the 8th, at least I would hope it is, because I'd hope we lock up the win. They do have a righty out there, though. Slider, sinker, 4-seam. Let's do some damage. Come on. Oh, that's probably the best pitch I'm going to see. I timed it up. I just got under it. Oh, I was wrong, because that was the best pitch I was going to see, and I got under it again. That was the pitch to do damage on. I don't think we're going to get a boost from this one. And we did. We won 1-0. A 1-0 3-hit apiece shutout. Oh my God. Are you serious? Okay, you know what? I was going to say, with our team as a whole, not doing anything, only 3 hits. I don't know if anyone else drew a walk. I was going to say, I wonder if they're going to take that into account. And it seems like they did, because I did draw only the 1 walk out of 3 plate appearances. But I guess the fact that nobody did anything else makes that a productive day for the team, and we got a 3+ boost. So that means that we are probably going to lock up at least a 73 overall for Isan Diaz here, and he's going to have a 3+ performance boost for the rest of the season. This could not have gone any better. Okay, actually they lied to me. I should have seen that coming. It was only a 2+. But it's still a plus. That still means that we're going to get an attribute boost or at least it should. And we had all this momentum and we lost, I think, more than we won there. Just quickly scrolling through all of our scouted relief pitchers. There's not anybody yet that has me super excited, but we'll have to see as those scouting reports get more accurate. All right, so we're just moving the region again for discovery, keeping the relief pitcher scouting the same. And then this guy is kind of intriguing as just a late round pick. His potential and his overall windows aren't very much different, but what's intriguing about him is he's a kind of high contact and vision, really good arm strength catcher, and there's value in that. All right, pick up more wins. All right, we beat the Phillies. Another thing, a Trevor Williams call-up chance. He was, I remember, really good to start last season, and then he kind of fell off a bit. Numbers still were solid by the end. This would have been really good to see, though, if I had already traded Strasburg. Because, like, as of right now, I don't want to just bring him up over Strasburg. And I don't see a spot for Williams in the bullpen either. I guess over Hunter Harvey, maybe, but Harvey's actually pretty good. Like, I don't really want to get rid of a guy with a 2.79 ERA for somebody who I don't know what he's going to do. I could get rid of Kenley because he's down to a 71 now, and he really hasn't pitched almost at all since I moved him out of the closer spot. You know what? No, I think I am going to do this. I think I am just going to call it quits with Kenley. He gave us a World Series run. He wasn't even meant to be a guy we were trading for production anyway. We were just saving money. And he actually gave us a good run for the end of a season through a postseason. And now that all he's doing is just rapidly decreasing, so he's pretty much just guaranteed to continue getting worse. Trevor Williams is almost guaranteed to get better. And even if we fail a player lock with Trevor Williams, he's still going to be better than Kenley is in like a month. And the other main thing I'm thinking of is if we do finally get a chance to trade away Strasburg, then we already have Trevor Williams up. So we have that easy path to slot in that fifth starter back. So I think I will follow through with this. We are going to get Trevor Williams back up on the big league squad. Hopefully get him a nice boost so that hits per 9 comes up. And then we are going to bid farewell to one of the key players in our World Series run, Kenley Jansen. And Trevor Williams is our second call-up of the episode. We're gonna play his player lock game to start next episode, but before we leave today, I want to see what kind of a boost Isan Diaz ended up getting. We're still a game back in the division. Diaz got all the way up to a 74. He didn't get a modest boost from that. He got another +5. He's a 74. How did this happen? 6 plate appearances over the course of the minor league game and the major league game. I drew 3 walks and I got 1 base hit, and we just turned Isan Diaz into a 74 overall with B potential from a 63 overall decreasing with a C potential. I mean, dang, dude, we might have to start thinking about finding a way to have him play more games. Get in the starting lineup. All right, but I think all things considered, this turned out to be a pretty good episode. I don't know if gained ground would be the right thing, because I think we only really came in at a game and a half back, and now we're a game back. Good upgrade, and we have another upgrade to look forward to in the next one. I'd say this was a nice little day. So as always, make sure if you enjoyed this episode, you hit that like button for me. And if you haven't yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss this series as it comes out. But guys, thanks for watching again today. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.